Yeah, so we're working out 3 times a week. One day is conditioning. Let's see. We've been lucky that we've been able to go outside to the golf course a few times in January. And other than that, we're putting in the den we got and hitting in the dome. Yeah, I think with all the work we've put in the off season and just really fine-tuning a lot of things, I think it's going to be a pretty good spring. So personally, it is my last year here, so I'm a senior. So I think getting the team closer together and being there for each other and trying to play the best golf we can and having that support on the team is very important. It has been awesome. I feel like I have developed not only as a better golfer, but as a different person as well. You see the struggles and finding ways to overcome them, and just having people here making really good friends that'll probably be lifelong friends, and having people who believe in you, and yeah.
Well, we know, being from South Dakota, that the weather is going to vary here as we get into the beginning of our spring, and we've been very fortunate this year to have a good January. We've been outside a couple of times since we've been back second semester, and it's something that we don't always count on. And so when we are able to get out and see that ball fly, it's a bonus. And I think going into our first event here down in Texas, it's only going to benefit us. So in the long run, having some nice weather is a bonus. From our fall season, we had a very successful campaign, finishing second in North Carolina at our last event and averaging 306 for the fall semester is the best that we have in program history so far. So the momentum that we're carrying from the fall season into the spring, I think, is very high. I'm excited for the group that we've got going down to Texas this week, and we've got some experience there, but we also have a couple of younger sophomores and freshmen who are continuing to get some experience. So let's get back into the schedule of competition and into that routine, and get some experience overall. Well, when we start our fall season, I have the group come up with their team goal, and really for myself, it's really leading them towards that goal. I don't really have any expectations or goals personally, so really it's the group's goals and expectations that have been put forth, and from my perspective, it's a matter of putting the practice routines and some of those things in front of them that will help them get to that point. So we've got 5 events here in the spring before we get to conference at the end of April, and really just my goal per se would be, let's prepare for that moment and kind of build towards the 3rd week in April and see what we can accomplish there. Winning conference and getting an automatic bid to regionals would be something that would be of great success for this program. So this event that we're headed to this week is hosted by Texas State. There are 13 teams competing. We've got a couple from the northern region, us and Idaho specifically. BYU is going to be there. They're ranked 26th in the nation. So we've got 5 top 100 teams going to be there. So to kind of come out of the gate and have that type of competition is something that I think will be of great experience for us going into the rest of the spring. So weather looks decent, mid-50s, and it's supposed to be sunny. So let's get back on the golf course and let's get back into that routine, and let's have some fun. I think that's the most important part, that we've been on a break and we come out and it's not always easiest to have to score, and so it's going to take us a couple holes to figure that out and get back doing that. But once that happens and it clicks for our players, we're going to put some team scores together.